So a few days ago, Lil Tay dropped her second music single, Growing Up, which is a very emotional and truthful song by the extremely talented 17-year-old prodigy. This is also a year since making her surprising return to the public eye after regaining her freedom again. This video will also be in defense of Miss Tay Tien herself. Do I like the song or not? Kick it away, me. So to give a brief history on the song, days before its release, Tay was in the hospital battling a life-threatening heart tumor, which she needed open heart surgery, for which it was very successful. Unfortunately, the situation left many people with neutral reactions and responses, especially the haters who either accused her of faking it like the death hoax that was done by her lunatic-ass father, in which her and her family have cut all ties with, or they accused her of using this situation to promote this new song. Well, let me say this in defense. She's been through so much hell and back between 2018 to 2023 while she was still a preteen. And with regaining her freedom, she is able to now continue telling her story through her visual and sound arts that she is extremely talented in, especially when it comes to playing the guitar and the piano, for which she has hidden that talent for years. So leave her alone and let her be. With that being said, the song itself, based on my own analysis, is basically about Tay wanting to put all of her past depressing and horrible situations behind her and finally grow up from it. Because her abusive father, who I'm going to call him Chris Nope, not Chris Hope, but Chris Nope. If y'all saw the IG live from last year, when she gave details on what was happening, you cannot help but to feel sorry for her. The song also somewhat reminds me of Michael Jackson's Childhood.
Have you seen my childhood?
From 1995, from the History album. While his song was an autobiography about his difficult childhood experiences, which is known worldwide from what him and his siblings have went through by their father Joe, Tay experienced the same. As a musician myself, who is currently inactive at this moment, but have been a multi-talented artist for years, my dad was never around when I was growing up, and my mom did the right thing 40 years ago after she gave birth to me to leave him to escape from all of the verbal and physical abuse that she went through. Otherwise, I would have suffered the same thing had I also started growing up and getting it from him as well. So while my childhood was mostly ruined by the bullying that I went through, which also contributed to my weight problems and my depression as well, the ways that I fought it was my art. And to this day, which I still do, whether it's my photography work, my videography work, my music that I make, giving these music reviews to y'all, plus showing y'all my vinyl collection, and also my love for fitness. Now let's talk about the video itself. The video was beautifully edited. And as an artist myself, when it comes to the photography and videography, lighting is the key when it comes to the perfect art that you need. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people can relate to this song Growing Up, especially when it comes to childhood and so forth, and dealing with the situations that you dealt with during your childhood, especially for those who have had negative childhoods like myself and Tay. But I give the song 5 stars, and the song is beautifully written. This is the side of Lil Tay that I like. Way over the 9 years old, self-proclaimed biggest flexer in the planet. That era of Tay is gone. This era of Tay, I accept and I love especially. So if you haven't listened to the song yet, please go ahead and do so. DLGTBH in place, I'm out of here. And P.S. to Lil Tay herself, I have a question for you. I have 2 questions. Would you ever release a cappella versions of your songs for anybody out there to make remixes of some of your music? And would you ever release your music on physical media? Because as a vinyl collector, I'll be willing to purchase your content on vinyl.